A, not getting enough attention from their parents, and like B, it's not cool just to be a lesbian anymore. Like it's not edgy. Like okay, you're a lesbian, so what? No one cares.
Mm,
Everyone's kind of over it at this point. There's no more stigma.
yeah.
But if you get a they to be a they them, you still get to feel like, oh, I'm an outcast,
I'm
and
special.
yeah, I stand out. I'm not like everyone else. I'm a they them. Like okay, how can you be multiple people? Them, them
That's a
grammatically
plural.
not. It's
Exactly.
incorrect. Like it doesn't make sense to me.
As I say, as I always say, it's an interesting world. It's really an interesting world that we are currently in. It's
It's
amazing.
embarrassing. Like they they want to like be under the trans umbrella, but I'm sorry, I don't want them in my umbrella at all.
So that see, and this is going to be opening so many people's minds because people think, and now some people refer, and because of some of the antics and the media and some of this strange stuff, which I would say, they lumped LBGTQ plus, and this is there something else now? There's another part to it.
Plus A, B, C, D, L, M, N, O, P. I don't even know at this point.
Exactly. There's so much like combined into it. It's almost lost its meaning. I mean, like I've spoken to historical from like the 70s, so I guess they're going to be in their 50s, 60s, who are like, I'm not a part of those letters. I'm gay and lesbian. That's who I'm a part of. Or
Right.
I've got trans friends and all that kind of stuff, but this LGBTQ stuff, that's a gang that is, and I don't want a part of it.
No, it's I don't know. I think like I'm not like one for segregation at all, but
Mm.
I think there should be studies going on in the they thems or something. I think they need like a therapist.
It's identity. I mean, I guess. I mean, I get if you strip it down, everything is identity. It's up
Mhm.
here, isn't it? But for them to say I identify being they them, that's just up in your head. It physically and everything else. Oh, you can't refer to me as ma'am or mister. I'm them they. Like, how am I supposed to know?
And I feel exactly that way, but with trans women that think, oh, let me just slap on some mascara and wear a dress and I'm a woman. Call me she, her. And it's like, excuse me, I fucking earned the right to be called a she, her, just like every other bitch.
Mm.
You do not get the fact that they get angry when people don't refer to the right pronouns. Obviously, I mean, look in the mirror. It- Girl, go get some surgery. Go get some laser. Like shave, at least shave.
Yeah,
Like some of them
yeah.
don't even do that, and it's so embarrassing. I hate it.
It's annoying. It's annoying. And now look, going back, I don't think this happens much nowadays. But when I was young, transvestites,
Oh, cross dressers.
well, that's what they're called now, I guess. But in the olden days, they were called transvestites, and these would be, and there were two types. There were ones who would be gay, and who weren't
Hmm.
just. And this is not necessarily like drag queens kind of thing, but on a Saturday
No,
night, they would go out and blah 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 blah, and then you would have a straight, a cisgendered male who is married, and he has got his beard and everything, but he likes to put the heels on, the stockings, and go out and just be a quote unquote woman for the night.
I'm a lot of my fans are transvestites. They are cross dressers. I see them at the conventions. I love them, but I would not classify them as being transgender.
I
I
want to
think a
not.
lot of people are confused.
Exactly. That's where I was trying to go. That is again a mindset, and it's just
Yeah.
dressing. It's one thing to. However, look, we're all individual. We're all different, and especially in the Gregorian year of 2024, we're seeing body modification. People are making themselves look like
Right.
lizards and tattooing all of their every inch of their body and stuff, and all kinds of stuff people are doing. I mean, some of it I think is a little the tongue. You see the people that cutting
The
their tongue.
split tongue. Yeah. I want to know what that feels like going down.
Well, maybe you get on the phone to the director or do that email and say the next scene we need to
Oh,
cast.
Wizard Boy.
That's it. Scene wise,
I
then. So
will.
what have we got coming up? We've got something coming up, haven't we?
Yeah, so Halloween's coming up, and I'm working on a huge project with my best friend who I love so much, Angelica Good, and another really close friend, Aubrey Kate. And we're basically doing a whole DVD, the three of us. There's going to be 4 scenes, and yeah, we're it's gonna be period themed.
Ah.
So the outfits, the lingerie,
Mhm.
it's gonna be so much fun. We already have like 5 guys that are confirmed and are gonna be a part of the DVD as well. So that's really exciting. It's gonna be directed by Aubrey Kate, and filmed by Aiden Starr with Evil Angel. So it's got to
Excellent.
be good. I'm
It's
really
gonna
excited.
yes, indeed. If it's gonna be on Evil Angel, it's you've definitely got a big production house behind you.
Well, it might be independent.
Okay.
We're still deciding. But yeah, it's gonna be really good regardless. I mean, we have like the Evil Angel queens, Aubrey Kate and Eden Starr. So
Indeed.
just
And
to have their touch, it's gonna be good.
how did all that come together?
So I'm really close with Aubrey and Angelica, and oh yeah, I was with her last week, and she
Mm.
wanted to go to this one costume store out here in LA that's like really infamous, and did like outfits for like the Playboy Mansion and like the Playboy
Ah.
bunnies. And they're actually tailoring all the outfits that we're gonna be wearing. So yeah, it's basically gonna be styled by Trashy Lingerie. So that's
Mm.
huge in itself.
Definite, definite.
Thousands of dollars are going into the wardrobe.
Exactly. I was just gonna say that's not gonna be cheap at all. That's big
No,
budget stuff.
it's it's a huge budget. It's kind of crazy, but I mean, it's the three of us, so
Yeah.
like it makes sense.
I was gonna say yes, yes. The three names, the three headliners will definitely cap it off. Male talent wise,
Mhm.
can we talk about what talent we're using or?
Yeah, so one of them is I think I don't know how to say his last name, Sage Rowe, I believe is how you say it.
Yeah.
Um, and I've worked with him a bunch. We all three of us have. And Steve Ricks is going to be a part of it.
Mhm.
Pierce Paris as well. And yeah, there's going to be even more. So it's really exciting. But yeah, there's obviously going to be girl on girl, guy on girl.
Mm.
You think it, we'll have it.
Of course, I can imagine. And I guess this is gonna be three girls, what, 4, 5 day shoot? Are you gonna cram it in?
It's going to be a 3-day shoot. We're really pushing it.
Cramming it,
Like,
yeah, yeah. Well, based upon the budget and stuff, you have to cram it. You have to cram it, or just be it will be you won't get the return on investment if you do a full 5+ day shoot.
no, we're really gonna bust our ass off. Angelica, she's like Canadian. She lives in Montreal, so she's flying out to Vegas to film with us, and yeah, it's gonna be really good. I love both of them, so I just already know it's gonna look amazing. I've seen like the outfits, and that's like what I'm most excited about. I'm such a dress up type of girl.
And then you're gonna have the photo shoot pre and post and during.
Oh, for sure. There's gonna be tons of pictures. All the men have like specific outfits also. But it's gonna be kind of like 17th century themed.
I know. I knew you was gonna go 17th century.
Yeah. So very much Marie Antoinette,
Mhm.
Bridgerton type of vibe.
Yes. Now that's gonna be good. That should be good. Who's actually filming?
Um, w- like the
Camera?
co-stars or
No, the actual camera.
oh, that'll be Eden Star.
Ah.
She's a legend. She's directed for me for Evil Angel and like she's done so many with Aubrey. Her stuff
Mm,
is beautiful. So it's really exciting. It looks like Hustler magazine or something.
exactly. Yeah.
The
Because
quality is just so good.
yes, 100%. Very, very talented directors, editors. It's yeah, the product is very well put together. The product is definitely well put together.
It's gonna be so good. And I also just shot with Playboy too. So that was like also like a huge thing I just did, but that'll be out soon. Um,
So
but
how do we parlay a Playboy shoot? Did they approach you, or are you knocking the door down kind of thing and they say, "Oh, Brittany, you've emailed us 16 times already. We've had a couple conversations. All right, then let's do it."
well, it's funny, like I feel like I'm a firm believer in manifestation and I genuinely collect Playboy merchandise. Like it's you can't see, but it's all around me right now. But I don't know. I had gotten reached out to them once they had launched their Playboy Plus platform to compete with like OnlyFans. And I just now recently joined the platform and I've been attending like their events and yeah, I have a really good manager who is in touch with them a lot, and he coordinated this huge beach photo shoot with Aubrey as well. She was in the photo shoot also, and two other trans content creators. So yeah, it's pretty like I don't know, a huge milestone in my career. Just being a fan of Playboy in itself.
Well, that's big. I mean, how long has Playboy been doing having trans on while working with trans? Because historically hasn't they haven't done that.
Um, they haven't. I know that they have. I think in the 70s they actually had like a post-op trans
Yes.
woman that was like stealth that pose. Um, but openly trans, I know that it wasn't until I think a few years ago with like Eden the Doll and like
Mm.
I know La Demi was on their platform also. Um, they've been a lot more welcoming and I love to see it. I think the more diversity, the better. Um, but I don't know. I feel like I was made for Playboy. Like it's my aesthetic. Like they made me want to get like platinum hair and big boobs.
And how tall are you, Brittany?
I'm 5'3".
Very short.
I am.
They
But I like it that way.
well, definitely, and they say that the best things come in small packages.
That's true. Um, I don't know. I like being the smallest tranny on the set.
I guess that works. That could work. And it's again, you're part of the niche. We need a small. Oh yes, Brittany, she's small.
No, it looks really good on camera. Like to see like even if the guy isn't that big, he still looks big next to me. So like I don't know, it just works on camera.
Yeah, the aesthetics. I get it. I get it. So talent wise, and shooting scenes.
Mhm.
How do you find that? No, no, no. Actually, no. Let's rewind. Let's rewind. Your very first scene. How did you find that?
Um my first scene was a little stressful. I was living at my parents' place at the time, or my mom's, which is not even her place. It's really my grandma's. So I was living with my grandmother, and I like snuck off to Vegas in my like really old car. I was like praying like it didn't break down on the way there. I get there, I'm calling up the director because he fell asleep. And then I'm thinking in my head, oh my God, I got scammed. Like I'm about to get murdered or mugged or something right now. Like what is happening? But then he woke up and he was like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry, I never do that." And I had done a solo at first, and they also scheduled a hardcore scene that day.
Mhm.
So I got to do both. Mind you, to this day, the guy I did my hardcore, he's the biggest dick I've ever taken. Like to this day, like I don't know what they were thinking, setting me like a new girl up with this like 12-inch, 4-inch girth. Like it was intense. But as soon as I left, they called me for to come back next week. So I took that as a good sign.
You clearly left a very good impression. So preparation, you clearly
Uh-huh.
wasn't expecting, as you said, and you've never had one since. So what was your preparation like? Like what?
I was definitely like dildo ready. I was making sure I was like able to take at least like an entire like the biggest dildo I have, which still times that by like two, like from what it felt like. But um I got like an outfit that I really wanted to showcase, and like the outfit alone is like, okay, I'm excited to shoot in this. So that's always
Yes.
been something that like excites me for set. Um I always wanted to be a model, so I kind of get to live a little bit of that like fantasy.
Mm.
Um
And sit down there for 45 minutes while they do your hair and makeup and stuff, right?
right. I actually like doing my own makeup. I like having my hair done, but sometimes I swear these makeup artists like they're out to get me. Like you got to watch out.
Well, what you mean? What they're trying to do? Put too much on or not enough on? Like, what do you mean?
Uh, I don't know what it is, but I look even more of a tranny than I actually do. It's
Oh,
like
I get you.
cut the cameras, dim the lights. Like
Let's
it's not the vibe.
lower it down a little some. Wow. So, so how long you haven't been in the industry that long, have you? It's been a couple of years, right?
um, it's been uh it's been 3 years. I'm coming up on my third year uh of my contract, and I think it's about to be over with Hussy Models. Which I'm pretty sure I'm gonna renew my contract with them. So Hussy's been great. They've definitely, they got me in with like browsers and my digital playground. Even today, like I'm gonna go shoot with like Kim Soda, and
Ah,
they offer like a tons of like really awesome opportunities. So I like Riley, I like Hussy for sure.
yeah. Excellent, excellent. So moving forward, what is the plan? What is the plans for the remainder of 2024 for Brittany?
The remainder of 2024. Ooh. Well, I mean, October is next month. I have so many costumes planned. Um, it's crazy, but I genuinely love to like cosplay and play dress up. So, um,
Have you done any
it's
cosplay
fun.
shoots?
I have, yeah. I've done so many. I've done like Mean Girls. I've done Dorothy. What else? Oh my gosh.
No
I've done
superheroes.
Barbie. I've done
Uh,
Barbie a lot,
well,
actually.
wait, Brittany, wait, you Barbie every time you're shooting, right?
She is was my goal, but it's funny, once that movie came out last year, like I did a parody spoof for like 4 different companies of the Barbie movie. So it was perfect. I would be offended if they got anyone else, to be honest.
Yes, 100%, 100%. You might as well
Unless
ride
it's
the wave.
Aubrey.
Yes.
Right.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Um, where else? I have two. last questions for you. I don't want to take too much of your time. I do have some more stuff here, but I think we'll do a catch up. We'll do a catch up after you've had your big shoot. Um, First question being, have you had fun today?
I have. This was awesome. Definitely.
Excellent, excellent. My very last one for you is, please tell us who you are, Brittney, but do not tell us your name.
Ooh. Okay. I am a transgender adult performer, singer, songwriter, dancer, video hoe, and gold digger.
I like the way you just slipped that in. Video ho. Excellent. I've thoroughly enjoyed the conversation. Um, Trustfully, everyone's going to like, comment, subscribe, share, and all of that good stuff. Please do throw out
Please.
your social medias, websites, anything you want to promote, and I'll make sure I put the links below in the description.
Absolutely. Everyone can check me out at BrittneyKade.com. My ex is the doll Brittany and Instagram at Brittney Kade XO.
Excellent. So make sure you click the links and
Click them
exactly click, 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 subscribe, and do all that
right
fun
now.
stuff. Yes, exactly. You hear that right now?
Get to it. I'm watching you. Why haven't you clicked it yet?